I have to say, I meant to send O'Keefe a message. I loved the video you made for Hard Work Pays Off, supporting the Out Foundation, first and
Mm,
foremost, and really impressed at how supportive Hard Work Pays Off was. Like, you guys are kind of a low key company. I'm sure you know that. You're like a
Yeah.
no drama, and that's always been O'Keefe and Matt's thing. Like, they're never really in the comment section blowing people up and doing dumb shit, except maybe that one time Matt went on Rogan, but otherwise, nothing. And as soon as I saw it, I'm like, man, good for them. So I guess the question and all that, I think you even mentioned in the post, like, how much pride do you have in your employer for that kind of support? It seemed really amazing to me.
Yeah, it's really great. So first off, like kudos to HWPO to look at what we're doing and say, you know what, every single month we're going to align ourselves with a different charity and donate money and help fundraise for them. And then on top of that, they wanted suggestions from their employees on what charities we should reach out and support. So obviously with June being Pride, I was like, listen, we need to do something for Pride. And do we do the Trevor Project or something else?
mm,
And I've worked with the Out Foundation on and off for years. And I was like, you know what? Like they're pretty heavy in the CrossFit space.
yeah.
I think this is a really cool moment for HWPO to make their stand on where we stand on DEI issues. And it was met with nothing but yeses from O'Keefe and Matt and Sammy and Harry. All of them were like, yeah, this is obviously something that means a lot to me as an athlete named the world's strongest gay. Activism and is a real big part of what I do as an athlete. So for them to just jump on board so willingly and put their full weight behind it this entire month, it's really just so special because it's just also reaffirming to me that I never have to change who I am just to be happy with where I work. And I can always fully just be myself whenever I'm with them and never have to have that fear of thinking like, oh, well, how are they going to think about this if I do this? And what are they going to think about these decisions? I mean, they were some of the first people I told I was going to color my beard as a rainbow. And they were like, hell yeah, do it.
Bring it on.
um, so it's really special to be working with people that, as I said before, they just genuinely want to see you happy and help support the things you feel that are important.
O'Keefe is coloring his beard as a snowman, by the way, if you haven't seen him lately.
Yeah,
He's really
Oh,
white. You guys are stressing him out.
you guys.
It's
he
really
makes
white.
fun of himself for it too, though.
Yeah, no, I just saw him put something in his story about that. I'm like, bro, I
Yeah.
I feel you because mine's white as hell right now.
Rob, something you said in there really struck me in that you don't have to hide who you are for your employer. And it breaks my heart to think of how many people do have to do that, right? Not only are they maybe not totally secure with themselves and what they're going through in their life and how to present that to their friends and family, but all these other scenarios, like a professional scenario or whatever. Do you think about the impact that you're making being so openly out and loud and proud, even with your friggin' Instagram handle? Like, there are people who are going to see what you're doing, who are going through it themselves, but are still in the shadows or still in the closet. That could be the inspiration they need to be like, oh shit, I can do that too.
Yeah, and what's funny, I never thought I would be that person for other
Huh.
people. And just fortunately, what I've been able to experience in my journey as an athlete and just a person, it's just something that I'm really passionate about to help people on their journey as well. And we talk about not having to hide yourself at work. And again, like I'm really fortunate, but part of what I do on social media is like I try to educate people on the state of what it's like to be an LGBTQ plus person in the US right now. And a lot of people don't realize that in over 20 states in the US, it's still completely legal to be fired for your sexual orientation. Right. So
What?
that is, yeah, we're not a protected class under some state governments. So yeah, in over 20 states, if you're gay, you could be fired, you could be denied housing, you could be denied medical care just for being gay. And I think that's something that a lot of people don't realize. So the fact that I'm privileged enough to to work for a company that not only supports me to be who I am, also to support my philanthropic missions and what I want to do as an athlete is I'm really fortunate. And I really do say it is completely a privilege that I get to do this for work with these people every day.